Hello, everyone. So today we are here with another guest in our show Mindfulness with ROOP, the Trailblazer series, and today we have with us Priscilla O. Williams. Before I introduce her, I would like to wish everyone a very happy Holi, the colorful festival made brings a lot of prosperity for all of us. So let me introduce my beautiful guest for today's evening to all of you. She's Priscilla O. William, all the way from Nigeria. She's the founder and operational lead of Phebe Foundation, which is doing a lot for the upliftment of the younger ones in the society. She is an advocate of quality education and personal development. She is a global youth ambassador, and she's a certified leader who has undergone a lot of trainings, right, in organizations like White Field Foundation, Y Yield Virtual Fellowships, Leaders Quarters, Leading Change Forum, White Up Global, Polymy School, and many more. The list is long. She's a great volunteer and awesome personality. She has volunteered to work with many organizations all around Africa. And currently, she's pursuing her BSc in forestry and wildlife management. Thank you, Priscilla, for joining me today.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss.
How are
It's my
you?
pleasure. I'm fine, thank you. How are you too?
Yes, I'm good. All
Happy
right.
fest-
So I have told like a little bit about you, but I want you to like tell us that how did you come up with the idea of Phoebe Foundation, and how was your journey so far?
All right, so thank you very much. Hi everyone to the viewers out there. All right, so like she said, I'm Priscilla Ho Williams, and I'm privileged to be the founder and operational lead of PHEBE Foundation. Okay, so how did I come about PHEBE Foundation? Growing up, I grew up as a young child who was not opportune to speak up for myself. I always I've always been a child who kept quiet, who went through a lot of things without being given the privilege to be heard. And I see this as one of the major problems that many young girl child have in our society. So I look through and I see how far I've come to, even with my background. And I made up my mind to help other young ones not to make the kind of mistake I made while growing up. So that's basically the mindset behind TV Foundation, just to help younger ones become who they can be without any limitations.
All right. That's great. And like what are the project that you're focusing on under this flagship Phoebe Foundation?
Okay, basically our projects are embedded in conferences, online programs, outreaches, and mentorship. So we're looking at having our goal for this year presently is have series of mentors who we can partner with so that they help us mentor some particular people at some particular time to build them up for the future. And for our outreaches, we've had an outreach last year, which was dedicated for the Children's Day, and we went out to orphanage where we spoke to the young ones, we share them gifts, give them material things. And we've had series of online programs, live sections, where we train these younger ones to, help their minds grow. And they were also looking at skill acquisitions to train them into different kind of skills that they can exhibit along the line and along their education career.
That's great. So basically, like the focus is on the younger ones, the younger segment of the society.
Yes, basically our minds, our goal is raising dynamic oaks, and by re-engineering their minds and restructuring their mind, and that can only be done when they are young. You can't tell me that a grown old person is going to be very difficult, but when you re-engineer and restructure the mind of these young ones, it makes society better.
So actually, like the vulnerable part of the society, like women and children, you're focusing on.
Yeah.
Right, right, right. So, like Priscilla, you are a lot into the study of agriculture. So, how did this love for the soil it emerge? Like, how did it start?
Okay, so few years ago when I finished my high school, I tried processing for university, but I wanted to study medicine, but
Okay.
I didn't meet up with the cut-off mark of the university that I wanted to study. Or later on, I waited for another year, and same thing. I was not given medicine. I was not given pharmacy. I was given agriculture. So my parents, didn't want me to study it, but I told them, let me give it a chance. If I don't like it, I'll opt out and go for another thing. But my first year, my second year, I began to gain interest in it. And I wanted to do more than what I was being taught in school. So I ventured out, went for trainings and went for programs, seminars, business summit under agriculture. And I would say that I had connections with a lot of people in agriculture, and that's what has brought me to the limelight. And me now owning my own firm in agriculture. It wasn't an easy journey at all, especially with the fact that I'm still in the university. But then my experience and my passion for agriculture didn't allow me to stop.
Right. And like, what was the reaction of your family when you like shared with them that you want to pursue this field, and were they supportive? And tell us like something about your family also.
Okay, initially, I'm the second child of my dad, and he didn't support me from the start because
Okay.
he wanted to become somebody big and all that. But he didn't support me until COVID, when he
Mm.
saw the kind of potential that agriculture had in the
Yes.
society.
Mm.
So he didn't support me in the COVID period. I remember that during the COVID, when we were asked to stay inside, I took part of my dad's land inside our compound. I started planting something. He always complained and all that. But it got to a point, he stopped and, started giving me a little interest and all that. But my mom always supported me. She didn't have a choice than to support me. But along the line now, they allow me to do what I want. I hold my farm now, so of course they give me their full support.
Mm-hmm. Right. Actually, it is this field of agriculture. It requires a lot of hard work, and if somebody is studying it, a lot of dedication and perseverance is expected out of that student. And it's very good that at this younger age you are interested in all these things. And what about other people in your country, or if I in particular ask about the younger generation? Do they take this field of agriculture seriously? Are they interested in this?
Painfully, no. A larger
Hmm.
percent of my youth are not interested in agriculture, and it's very painful. I was in an agri summit yesterday, and it's very painful that I did not see most of them were not youths. I wanted to see youth there, and that's just a painful thing. That it's the truth, but it's painful. But
Hmm.
on my own side, what I do is because I just launched my brand, and but before I launch my brand, I'm basically training people in agriculture. But now what I do is restructuring. I'll use that word again, restructuring the minds of youth to get
Hmm.
into agriculture. I train them, I tell them what to do. Like, okay, you don't need to work on the farm to be in agriculture. You can enter
Hmm.
into any chain and all. So I train them, and the little I've been able to train over 500, I can say that at least an average of them are already venturing and having interest in agriculture.
Hmm. That's true. Okay, so before we move ahead, I would like to share a short creative related to the life of Priscilla, her work, and like what she's been doing all these years. So, just a little glimpse into her life. Wow, wonderful. So I can see like a lot of time you spend like on the fields and with people, especially with children. You visit a lot of schools and you know, conduct some kind of workshops for them. You orient them with all the importance of different things related to their age. It's amazing, right, to see a person of your age doing so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Like what motivated you to pursue this field, like when you were small? Everybody, like everyone, when we are, very small, in during our childhood, we have these dreams that I want to do a lot for the society, but very few of us, we actually come up with something to help the society. And when I see you really are taking out time, you're moving around, doing a lot of field work. What motivated you, or what motivates you actually?
Okay, let me first say this that when I was a kid, I actually didn't know I was going to do all these things, honestly. When I was in I think primary school, my dad always say that I said I was going to be a lawyer.
Okay.
Going into the high school, I said I wanted to become a doctor. But one thing I noticed about myself while going was the love of young people. I noticed that I never want anyone coming after me to make the same mistake I made. So channeled it into doing profitable for this one. I can't reach out to everyone individually. I can't reach out to everyone in the society. But as an avenue, I had to start with Phebe Foundation to, okay, at least if I bring speakers who can do the talking, who can do a lot of training, I will be able to reach out to a larger number. And it was not a really easy thing for me because my growing up was not easy. Okay, I would say this that I had a lot of challenges growing up, from health challenges to society challenges, a lot growing up. But I watch myself healing enough to adapt to every challenge I had. And I believe that every other young child out there can also be able to come out of their comfort zone and become whoever they want to be. So that alone must, if I can, then they also.
That's great. So, what about the mindset of other girls in Nigeria? Like you took a stand, whatever you wanted to do in life, you just followed that path. You listened to to your soul. So, how about the other, like younger people in Nigeria? Are they into are they interested in the upliftment of their whole segment, or like are they wasting the resources, or like what is the real situation over there?
Okay, and I don't think I got your questions. Are you saying the risk situation of the agriculture?
Like agriculture and also social work,
Okay.
are they interested, like people of your age, are they interested in social work and agriculture and everything, like for the upliftment of Nigeria?
Yeah, all I would notice is that when I do my statistic, people around me, I would say that I have not become who I am today, not by because I have passion or because I have vision. One of the things that have helped me also is the people around. I've watched a lot of youth who are also passionate about quality education. They are passionate about bringing up the young ones. They are passionate about agricultural advocacy. I've watched them, and some of us come together to, I talk about partnership. I talk about collaboration. Some of us have come together. We might not be more, but I know that the little we are doing is doing something in the society. And with time, when we do this ones and we do this ones and we do this ones, we can bring more people together with us and we become more and we shall be many.
Yes. And when you go around in different schools, you talk to many children over there. Like, how do you see them? Like, are they passionate enough to do the kind of works like as you are doing in the future? Or like, do they have like high aspirations to become something big in life? the children?
Yes, yes. I will take an example of a school I went to, and when we got to the school, the excitement in the students. No, don't call me wrong. I'm not saying every one of them were excited.
Hmm.
It can't be
Yes,
so.
yes, I
But
can understand.
I saw excitement in some of them. They were happy that this person is coming to talk
Hmm.
to us, to show us the way, show us the light. And I remember standing on the podium to take the mic to talk to them. I saw the joy in some of them's face. I saw the passion in some of them's face. And I will give another example which is not related to me. My friend was saying yesterday, was it yesterday before yesterday, she went to school to talk to them. And she said this one, because she went there late because of traffic and all, but this one's waited so that yeah, there are still young ones who are really passionate about their future. They may not be
Mhm.
men, but these ones are out there. And
Mhm.
if that want to help them don't stop, I can bet you the society will become better very soon.
Mhm. What do you personally feel like? How important is education for the future of your country, or education for the future of any country? How important is it?
Okay, so I would give it based on my own school of thought, on
Hmm.
my own school of thought. So you
Yes,
can addict to it.
yes, yes.
Um, Basically, I feel like education is everything is about education, but education is important because there is a kind of aura, so to say,
Mhm.
that education gives when you are in a society. Now, I would let me give you an example. For a fashion designer, I'm a fashion designer. Yes,
Mhm.
I learned it. But if you see someone that did not go to school and tells
Mhm.
you that there's this kind of respect to give someone that went to school with someone that did not go to school. So education is very, very important in our society because it gives you a kind of larger edge
Yes,
because you learn other skills. Just that I would say that our education system is not that perfect that to give us that desired effect that we want. But education can never be underestimated.
exactly, exactly. Yeah. So now talk coming back to agriculture, your favorite field. So what do you think, like person your personal opinion on this, that do you think or how do you see like the future of revenue generation with the help of agriculture?
Okay, so I remembered when I was reviewing the questions, I was like, revenue generation. But then the answer that I will give is this: there will not be revenue generation if the youth right now are not taking up the stage. If
Yes.
you go back to the example I gave about yesterday's program that I attended, I was pained because many of them were not youth, and we need youth in this sector because these ones will go old. These ones will go back to the house and sit down. We will take up the forefront. So to before we can talk about revenue generation, we have to talk about the youth gaining interest in agriculture.
Hmm.
Yes, and with that, we know that we should be calm enough that our future of agriculture in Nigeria will be better. So
Hmm.
I would want everyone to just let youth be involved. You don't need to own a land to be in agriculture. You don't need to start tilling the land to be an agriculturist. Just find one chain that you can, niche in, and then you help food security and ensure to kill zero hunger.
Hmm. And what is the contribution of government like into it? Like, are they providing all kind of help to the people who are into agriculture?
Yeah, I would say they are
Okay.
because, but I would say it's not enough.
Mm-hmm.
More of their support and
Mm-hmm.
them, and I will not blame them because if the youth, I'm actually just focusing on the youth because that is just the future of agriculture. If the
Yes.
youth show that they are interested in this thing, I'm sure the government will want to do more. But the little that the government are doing, they are
Mm-hmm.
not enough benefit from it.
Mm-hmm.
So say yes, the government are doing, but it's not enough.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, as a person, growing, you have grown up in Nigeria, and like, what all things, what all challenges have you seen in the society around you, as a woman or as a human being? Like, both the things, like anything particular for women, or like otherwise the normal problems, or not problems, challenges which the people face in day to day life?
Okay, so basically, let me start from this general ones. I've seen one challenge. Everyone wants change, but everyone does not want to start the change. Everyone wants to lie and point fingers at their foundation, at their background, but they don't want to take up the stage and be that change they want to see. And basically, based on the woman and the young child, I would say that the society had made it look like the younger ones, or let me say the younger females, yeah, so to say, are not as responsible as the male. And that's why this feminism thing is, is coming up. I'm not a feminist, but I
Mhm.
support the young child. I support the young woman. I support the growing woman. Presently, I'm writing a book. That's a
Okay.
tip for you. And in that book, I'm making this young one understand that yes, we've been channeled enough to, keep quiet. When we go through something, we should keep quiet. We have been channeled to face problems. It's normal for us to face problems. No, but when we go through these things, we must also go through them with the mindset of getting a solution for these problems. Because if everyone is just enjoying the problem, who will get the solution? No one. So that's what.
Right. And like, what kind of advice would you like to give the young generation, actually, as you also mentioned that particularly in young, about the young generation, because they are the future of any country. So one piece of advice to anybody, like not just only for Nigerian young generation, anybody who's watching you, what piece of advice would you like to give them? Like, how can they contribute to the society?
Okay, so I would say this. You out there, you are young. And because you are young, that says that you are talented, you're optimistic, and you're full of potentials. So don't allow your being young to underestimate you from doing a lot of things. Don't let people say this and say that. Focus. Run out. Yes, run out of your comfort zone. Because in you is a lot of talent. But if you don't leave your comfort zone, that talent can come out. In you is a lot of potential, but you need to work out that potential for you to be shown in the limelight. So don't ever underestimate yourself. You've got this. You just need to start. You just need to rise up from that comfort zone, and you see yourself being out there.
Actually, it's a wonderful answer, because of course, as you mentioned, many people, like, they want, they have high aspirations, and then they want this limelight and everything. But then, if at the
Yes.
core that real feeling of service to the society is missing, then they cannot achieve anything. That's absolutely correct,
Yeah.
as you have mentioned. So what are the future plans now, Priscilla? what
I'd say
projects what projects are you working on now, or like in the future, which projects you want to take up? What are the future plans?
okay. One of my plan is to either own an orphanage
Okay.
or have a setup or a startup that runs like an educational thingy, not a school now, but a
Mhm.
setup where I gather young ones to train them and all that. That's why one of our visions for this year in Phebe Foundation is to run a mentorship program. And with time, I believe and I hope that that mentorship program will turn into a standby and occasional, let's say occasional now, or a regular program that we
Yes.
can train these ones, probably give them certificates. What skill do you want to acquire and all. And in agriculture, I want to see myself owning a very big soilless farm where I
Mhm.
produce a lot of vegetables for companies and all. So basically, that's just a tip of my future plan.
Okay, and what about the book you were mentioning? Tell us something
Oh,
more about that book also.
so the book is nothing serious. It's nothing serious. It's just a book, a very small book, to share my experience of growing up and the things that helped me to become who I am and to to make me become who I am, and to become better. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm in the process of becoming. It never
Mm-hmm.
stops. So the book is just a small book, small.
Okay.
Yeah, just like show that we can all do this. Yes, we can
Mm-hmm.
all do it. It's stopping us from doing. Nothing can stop us from doing it if we don't stop ourselves. So that
Yes.
book is, okay, the book is supposed to come out next month, but I'm not sure. But if
Mm-hmm.
it definitely comes, I'll let you know.
Yeah, sure. I'll wait for that. And what other organizations are helping you? Which all other organizations are there with you? Your support network or something. Tell us something about that also. Who all are helping you in your work?
Okay, so basically in agriculture, I have corporate farmers. I have the Solid Farm Lab. I have my We for Good, who had a larger percent of helping me in setting up my farm.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have some other government bodies that's not really an organization, but bodies that
Okay.
supported me in agriculture. And basically
Mm-hmm.
in foundation, we have partners, yeah, or let me say soon to be partners, Right Up Global. We have the Faith Emmanuel Girls Initiative. We have we also have a Khalifa Initiative, and we're looking for more partnerships with other
Mm-hmm.
organizations.
All right. And if you would like to tell the people, the viewers all over the world, that how can they connect with you if they want to help you, they want to appreciate your efforts, how can they connect with you? What are your social media networks and websites?
Okay, so my social media handles are simple. Priscilla O Williams on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. For my foundation, we are only on Instagram for now, which is
Okay.
Phebe Foundation on Instagram. And for my farm, PHEBE AGROLIFE on Instagram.
Mhm. That's great. So we have almost come towards the end of the interaction for today, and but something I want to mention over there, that I before this show, before we went live, we were talking to each other, and I told you that I have many Nigerian friends. So I keep on talking to them, and during one of the last lives, also I was discussing this with one of my Nigerian friends that. We've been seeing Africa and Asia as struggling segments of the world, if you talk about the world in particular. So we have always seen Asia struggling, Africa struggling, but then when I now see you people and I meet different Nigerians, they all are working a lot for their country, for the society, and even other African countries. There are many people who are doing a lot, NGOs and other like different ways. Going to school, conducting workshops for the younger children and everything. It's really like, it's worth appreciation, and it's a wonderful work that you people are doing.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
So I just wish you luck for all your future endeavors, and you just keep on doing all these things with the same spirit. And you're a wonderful person. I just enjoyed the time. I loved talking to you.
Thank you. It's a
I
pleasure.
Yeah, so I will wait for your book. That once it's ready, we'll discuss the book also. And you have already mentioned that you are present on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook everywhere as Priscilla Williams. And your Phoebe Foundation has one Instagram account, right? So if somebody wants to connect with you, they can always, send their friend request and everything. Thank you so much, Priscilla, for joining me today.
Thank you too. It's a
So
pleasure.
yeah,
Thank you for inviting
well,
me.
we had Priscilla today with us, and she's a wonderful individual, of course. So it's not only that, I just read her profile or something, but while talking to her, also, I came to know about her vision and how, she's enthusiastic about the work, the kind of work she's doing. And of course, she'll achieve a lot of success in the future because she's just clear with the vision that what she wants in life and how she wants to go ahead in life. So thank you so much. We'll meet next time with another guest from some part of the world. and have a very pleasant Holi celebration, whatever day is left now, and a wonderful time ahead. Thank you so much, everyone.